This is an app that we created together, and we thought there was a problem where Seb will be able to explain it.
Okay, so imagine now you're in a new city and you don't know what to do. So you spend a while hassling with your guidebooks and then maybe TripAdvisor, but then you've got the extra problem about when you're out and about, you have to use your phone for mobile data, and that's going to cost you a lot. And we thought this was a real problem. And yes, you can use real physical tour guides. This is expensive and it's not customized. It's going to be the same for everyone. So we thought we found the solution to the gap in the marketplace with our app, TOURIFY.
So yeah, the solution is TOURIFY. Want to just get out, when you get out of a plane and you just want to see the city as soon as you can, you'll be able to do that with this app. It has up-to-date reviews, and then you'll be able to customize your tour completely depending on what you want to do and what the weather is like. I'll get into that in a bit later.
So unlike guidebooks, it's constantly updated, so you're always in the know with the latest reviews. Unlike TripAdvisor, we provide all the information you need. So for example, TripAdvisor won't tell you if it's going to be raining when you go there. And so you might want to go to a beautiful park and then find out it's raining. We're not going to show you that because we know that's not useful. And thirdly, physical tours, they're much more expensive, while our app is free, and these work anywhere and wherever you are.
The bit of the implementation I was involved in was trying to solve the travelling salesman problem, which I'm sure a lot of you know is a notoriously difficult thing to solve. It uses polynomial time, basically, which means, for those of you that don't know, the more, as something increases, in our case, the amount of places to go to, the time that it takes to process that data will kind of increase exponentially. But we realised that we've got a cap on kind of how many things that someone can see in a day. So for this, the best method was brute force to use, because, however, if we had more things, we could use something along the lines of Dijkstra's algorithm and then getting back to the point. But the travelling salesman problem, basically what it is, it's finding the quickest route, starting at one point, going to a selected number of points and getting back to that same point. So for example, yesterday, me and Gerard actually went on a tour to test the app for the first time around Plymouth. I've never been to Plymouth before. We started at Plymouth University and went around. We went to Plymouth Cathedral, the Museum and Art Gallery, and to Central Park, and it found us the quickest route that started and finished at the Plymouth University. So what we've got to keep the API requests down. So how we do that is we use a have-assigned formula instead of Google distance matrices at first. So it's basically, I've learned a lot because I knew nothing about geography or any of this. So it's some really fun maths for those of you who love maths like me. Basically it finds the distance between 2 points on a sphere and uses that to then implement it. It's quite a complex algorithm, but that's how it does it.
All right, so here are the APIs we used and how everything works behind the app. So we actually have a web app and an Android app. This is a picture of the Android app, which I'll show you in a second. So we use GPS to find your longitude and latitude. That's converted into a location. And then that goes to a Heroku server, which then returns all these different bits of APIs. And these are just some of them on the screen at the moment. So should we get into the demos?
Yes.
Yep. Right, so thank you. We'd like to thank especially Chris, Ollie, people that helped us at SwiftKey Centre that we were working at, and Andy as well, I forgot to mention on there. Everybody here at YRS for helping out, organising it, and of course all of you for coming and watching and being involved and making this event great for all of us, I think.
Okay, so here's a demo of the web app. We decided to make a web app because it's multi-platform, and we also made it a custom responsive design, which we made from the ground up. Also works on iPhones. We realized we had a gap in our skills, but we worked around it by using the HTML5 latest API. So you're on the website, you can click this, and then click Allow to get the location.
Find your location.
You can either click Start Tour or Customize. Custom tour. So we wanted to see different things. So maybe 2, you can change other things, like if you want to go by bike or things, and you can change if you don't want to go to a zoo, for example. When you click.
The clicking is quite difficult on this app as well.
But anyway, so finally you click Start Tour, and it loads all the results up.
And then you can delete results if you don't want to use them. And then finally, okay, here we go. You can just press Finalize. And then, as we said, it's using that algorithm to find the shortest route, and it's got turn-by-turn directions. We've also got an Android app that I'll quickly show you very quickly. So I've just got the screen up where you'll see all the different places where you can go to. It doesn't seem to be working at the moment, but first one that's not working anyway. But yeah, there is an Android app that works, and we're still developing it. But yeah, the web app will be available to be used just after this. So I think that's pretty much everything. So thanks, and we'll take any questions.
And Gerard's down there, and he's going to show the judges the web app, because the great thing about the web app is it is multi-platform. So even if, unfortunately, your app is down at the moment, you can still use it on iOS or Android or anything like that.
And whilst you view the web app, we'll be happy to take any questions if you have them.
You can also show them your mobile app in the before they go to judge if you get it working.
Yeah, not right now, but
not right now, no.
Yeah, but yeah.
Are there any?
Hey.
You mentioned very briefly that it will eliminate results that aren't appropriate because of weather. And are there other factors that you've taken into account?
Yeah, we've got loads.
So we check if it's open, because it's no good if it's closed. Weather, so it's going to be not raining. And then we filter out things that got bad reviews, and we take things that are only relatively close. You're not going ridiculous distances to get to what you need to do.
Right, so you've dissolved the user interface for a lot of that stuff, so it's making intelligent choices. That's really cool.
Yeah, so the whole point is as you can see, the slogan, it's not up at the moment, but our slogan's "You're unique and tour unique." It's basically saying that each tourist is unique, so should their tour be. So motto that we have.
Will it randomise so that the next time you hit Start Tour, it'll give you a completely different set of results?
We could add that, I guess. We've been very rushed to try and finish it because it's a lot of features to bunch into one thing, especially with all the different APIs we're using. But yeah, that's a great idea. We'll add that probably.
Do you have special categories for things like of interest to children, disabled access, tolls, prices, that sort of thing?
As of yet, we've only added a few custom features because due to time limits. Although in the future, we definitely like to expand to make it more appropriate to other markets such as children, families, and things like that. So it's a great idea. We'll add that soon.
So one of the screens I skipped over to has me crossing a body of water. Considering you said you chose walking directions only, how do you propose to get me across?
Oh gosh, so it's taking you across a body of water and you're supposed to be walking?
Yes.
I think that's probably a bug in the software there, but...
Oh, isn't there a bridge there? Guys, isn't there a
There might be a bridge, we're not sure.
There was a bridge.
Okay.
No, it's not going...
We're sorry about that.
I don't
Use
know how to
caution.
swim, so
Can't you swim?
There's a bridge there.
I can't.
All right, thank you very much.